Hey, this is Jennifer Rose. Welcome to my channel. um, this is the first time I've gone live on YouTube, so I'm just going to try this because I want to make a quick video. If you were practicing in class with me yesterday, where we did our meditation class, I talked about how our life, your life, my life is your lab. It's like your laboratory. You get to run the experiments of techniques and practices and see if they work or don't work, or if they're helpful or aren't helpful. And I told a story, and I just want to put it on here so I can just refer you to it, that I had gone away in June. And this is a story about practicing and not practicing, and how the different ways that anxiety can show up in your life, especially in my life. So I'm just sharing this personal story. So I went away in June, and when I came back, my schedule was all kind of like discombobulated, and I had dropped the meditation piece of my practice in the morning because I was doing some other things, journaling, and I was walking early because it's really hot here in the summertime. And I was just like kind of noticing like my meditation practice was sort of hit or miss, sort of sporadic, inconsistent is the right word. And I was just like, okay, well, I got this. I'm cool. Everything seems to be going okay. I'm just going to try this for a while and see how cool I am. Really, like how cool. I don't have to meditate. I'm meditating during the day, these kind of like snippets here and there. I'm inconsistent. And just recently, so I would say I've been home about 3 weeks now without a consistent practice. And even when I was away, it wasn't really a consistent practice. So recently, I've been noticing I've been very irritated and irritable, and especially with the people that I live with, and of course, the ones that I love the most. So there was like this overlying attitude of irritability within me. And I was just like, wow, that's weird. I'm usually not this way. And then I also noticed that this summer that the heat has been bothering me more than most summers, which I kind of thought was different because that's not usually me. Usually it's not such a big deal. It doesn't really bother me or irritate me. And I was kind of noticing that. Let me see. Um, Also, I've just looking at my notes here, there's been this kind of feeling that even when I want to like relax and lay down and read a book or just kind of hang out and watch a show, there's this sort of niggling, this kind of little feeling of urgency inside me that I should be doing something, or I forgot to do something, or I can't relax because something needs to get done. And that's one of the ways that anxiety shows up for me now in my life. I don't have panic attacks anymore, and I don't have the agoraphobia anymore, but the anxiety kind of shows up as this feeling of urgency, like I have to do something. I have to get something done. I can't relax. Something's missing. Something needs to get done. So I was noticing that in me, and I was just like, that's interesting. And then also, I've been noticing that I haven't been really sleeping that well. Like my sleep's been a little bit disturbed, which I've had that all through my life. Like sometimes I sleep well, sometimes I don't sleep well, but I've cultivated this ability that when I'm not sleeping well, it's no big deal. I just move into my meditation practice, whatever that is. And I've been noticing like this attitude of irritability has been like following me into my sleep realm. So even at night, I'm like kind of irritated. And finally, just a few days ago, it dawned on me. I was like, oh, this is the result. Like I'm running the experiment of not meditating consistently. And this is the result. this is what happens. These are the symptoms, or these are the results of the experiment of not having my consistent practice. So now I get to make like this conscious choice, noticing, oh, I have this uptick in irritability, I have this uptick in my anxiety. What are my choices and what would I like to do about that? Well, of course, as soon as I had that dawning, that realization, the next day, I just sat down and I just meditated, and I could feel right away a shift and a change in my down regulation of my central nervous system, my attitude. Not to say everything's perfect, but just my capacity to hold myself in compassion when I'm having these experiences of myself has increased greatly. So I hope this helps you, and feeling motivated of noticing what experiments you're running in your life, what's working, what's not working, what's helpful, what's not helpful. And by all means, take advantage of the recordings that I have on my channel here for you. And if there's anything you want to explore or have questions about, let me know. Okay, my friends, bye now.